We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched.
First pitch, 7-11.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I had a chance to walk around the clubhouse and hang out around the cage during batting practice, and this team is confident right now. They've been winning recently. They're 1 game below 500. I can't tell you mentally what it would mean to this ball club to get this W and get back to 500 and start over.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting second.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. No balls and a strike to count. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
Batting second, the left fielder, Young today.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting third.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jeff McNeil, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
He's going.
1-1 home. Rosario makes a move from first. Reined in, and that's the second out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I'll tell you, this team could really use a turnaround from Cespedes. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
So here's Pete Alonso as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Alonso, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A pause, and the 0-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Here's the 1-2, and a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Two and two, the pitch. Fouled away. He's set. The 2-2. Wilson Ramos would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. The 3-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Eduardo Escobar standing in, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Escobar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High and deep to left center field. Marisnick going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Christian.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Into the box, Christian Walker. As he'll chop it off to the right, it's strike one. 287 the average coming in. 9 homers and 30 RBIs. Skied into very shallow right. Conforto in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box now, Tim LaCastro.
The second baseman,
As he lines it out to center.
LaCastro.
Marisnick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0. Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ray has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. No outs, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-0. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's safe.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Standing in now, Marcus Stroman towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0-1 the count. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Three runs already home here. Fastball called strike 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 52, Cespedes.
Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Mets lead this one 5-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Robbie Ray. 9-1-2 due up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 home. is taken, strike one.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Marquez.
So stepping in, Starling Marte hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In there at the letters 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Another 0-2 home. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here's the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. In now, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Mike Leake is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. J.D. Davis will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. From the stretch, hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And it's fouled away. A pause, and the 0-2 misses for ball 1.
Ball.
2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded to third. This could be two. He's got it. They get the force at the plate. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
The batter, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Leak pauses. Here's the delivery. Here's the 0-1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Two left for the Mets. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Striding in, Ketel Marte as we begin the top of the fourth.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Digging in, David Peralta. He popped out in his first trip. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
One strike.
Behind 0-2 now. (5-1) our score as we play the fourth here. Softly hit out to short. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Here's Eduardo Escobar. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Marisnick. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's a 5-3 game now. At the plate, Christian Walker.
Now batting, the first
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Walker.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the line. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
He got it.
Now batting, second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
To the plate now, Tim LeCastro. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And McNeil will put it away to retire the side. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Next for the Mets, Marcus Stroman. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two balls and no strikes.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
And now a pitch on the way.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ahmed Rosario will be next. Here's the 3-1. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
The batter, number 1. Good stop, Ahmed.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joe Hedges. Cespedes.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yoenis Cespedes, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Number 6.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets leave one as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. So striding in, Mike Leake. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
The right fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And the pitch. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The bat, number 13, shortstop Nick Ahmed.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Ahmed. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. Davis has got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. They're still down 5-3. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here it comes. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That misses. 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ripped down the line, but foul. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Softly hit to the left side. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Michael Conforto. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball one.
2 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Mets go down quickly, and it remains 5-3. All set for the start of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Digging in once again, David Peralta. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
No ball. 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Ready once again, Eduardo Escobar. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in. He's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's sharply toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
The catcher.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. At the plate, Tim LaCastro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Brad Brock is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Domingo Leyva will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Softly on a line to third. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Junior Guerra enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, Junior Guerra.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in, Jake Marisnick. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Walker is there, and he'll bring this one in. Robinson Cano will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Robinson Cano.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. In for strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit hard to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Paul Sewell is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Paul Sewell.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte.
Off for Arizona, the right fielder, number 2, Starling.
First delivery to him on the way. Heading out toward shallow right. Conforto has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0.
Nope, I'll do. 2-0.
swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
In now, Ketel Marte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now back, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher David Peralta. Home run number 5 on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Mets 5. Yoenis Cespedes will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Settling in now, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They're down 7-5. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Christian Walker. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now, Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Lifted in the air out to right. Conforto is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat, hit in the air to left. Cespedes is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batter, second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
Standing in, Tim LeCastro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. left side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Now, if you're starting to think about who's left on the Arizona bench, there's a look at the remaining pinch-hitting possibilities. Ildemaro Vargas will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
15, Ildemaro Vargas.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with two outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're still up 7-5. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 28, Hector Rondon.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Next up from New York, Wilson Ramos. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
David.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. They're down 2, 7-5. New inning set to get underway, so the batting order turns over now and set to go. Starling Marte struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's set, and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Nick Ahmed will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Three-two pitch. Flips the inside corner for strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Martinez.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set with the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Archie Bradley comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in, Jake Marisnick. He's working on a 1-for-3. Thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0 home.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Strike called, 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Ready? Now the payoff pitch. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Dominic Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Mets, number 2, Dominic Smith.
fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 4 home runs and 6 RBIs. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A runner at first with no outs here. One and two to Dominic Smith. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. To second for one. Back to first. A 9th inning double play. And they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play.
Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Mets down to their final strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
7-5 tonight's final. The Diamondbacks get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Junior Guerra gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Archie Bradley closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.